Hello and welcome to this Digital Camera Magazine video tutorial. Here we're going to show you how to make your holiday scenes more dramatic. And we're going to do this using Photoshop Element 6's Photo Merge panoramic feature. And this is also available in Photoshop CS3. In previous versions of Elements you had the Photo Merge feature, but unfortunately the results that it actually created were a little bit varied. Now there were ways of working around it, but it was quite long-winded, but we'll show you that in a later step. If you've got Photoshop Element 6 or CS3, then really all you need to do is load the images in, let Photoshop do its work, make a few corrections afterwards, and your panoramic is complete. To shoot the panoramic, just set your camera on a tripod and then just make sure that in between each frame you've got about a 20 to 40% overlap. If you're using previous versions of Photo Merge, then make sure you use a tripod. If you're using Element 6 or CS3, then you can actually get away with just shooting the panoramic freehand. So here we have one frame from the panoramic we're going to make, and as you see, standing on its own, it does look like quite a nice landscape. But if we compare that with the full-blown panoramic image, you can really see how using this technique can make a much more dramatic scene. So instantly you can see much more of the landscape. I've increased the colour and the saturation within the picture and also applied a bit of sharpening just to pull out of detail within the rock and within the grass, and you've got something which really is quite striking. So what I'll do first of all is just to close these down and load up Photo Merge and get started with the process. So loading up Photo Merge, just go to File, New, and the last option down is Photo Merge Panorama. What I want to do is make sure our layout is selected as auto. We're going to use files and browse to those. Once you click OK, those will appear in the options box on the left hand side. And to simply start creating your panoramic image, all you need to do now is just click OK. Now that'll take a good couple of minutes to work through each of the images, realigning, just shifting the perspective so that each of those matches up, and it'll also create a layer mask where it'll blend each of those pictures in together. So in the next part we'll just have a very quick look at removing any dust and scratches, cropping into the image and applying levels and hue saturation adjustments. We'll also look at using Dodge and Burn tool just to pick out a few of the highlights.